We were brought to the Demon Church after putting a shout out to our followers for ideas on locations. Over the weekend we got this email.
Right, okay, so we're just setting up currently. There we go again. There was a big thud. Not quite sure what it is. But two big loud thuds just as we're setting up. There's another one. Okay, so just for the record, we heard 3 really loud bangs. Could only be described as, well, it sounded like a bomb going off. It was so loud. I hope we captured that on camera. But 3 knocks, is that a sign of the mocking of the Holy Trinity? We shall find out.
As a sort of identity, a collective identity. And occultism is a sort of do-it-yourself God kit, in whatever form it takes.
Okay guys, so we've got an exciting place for you today. We have brought you to what has been nicknamed the Demon Church. We've been here, before we even settled, we've had 3 loud bangs, and I mean loud, like since someone's setting off a cannon against it. Okay, so it's 13th century church. It's unfortunately during the 70s, the 80s and the early 2000s, it's been used for black magic rituals and Satanism, and it's currently being protected by the Church of England, who are saying that prayers are basically going to protect this building. It's now known as the most haunted church in the UK.
So I think what we're going to do is just start off not asking questions. Let's just see what comes forward to see what resides here, if anything.
I reckon there's a lot residing in. That come out was punished to begin with.
Okay,
He's proposed.
he's proposed, just come through twice, so I'm going to just see if we can contact that spirit.
Then he would be.
Okay. Any spirits that are here, please come forward. We do mean you no harm, and we are here just to communicate. Okay? We come in love and light, and we mean nothing. No harm.
$10.
The lady who was just speaking that said he proposed. Hi. Shadow. No, I feel like I'm being drawn over that way. Like I want to be walking around, I don't just want to be stood here. Okay?
You can.
You can, thank you.
Got that.
Was this a place that you came to worship God?
Where are they?
How long have you been here?
Resident entity.
of you are here.
Gathers to peace.
Did that just say the beast?
I think so.
It has.
I'm going to just switch to the other app to see
And then the
what
other.
comes through.
Which app are you planning on using, Jord?
Danger.
Danger. Okay, so I've just switched it now. Like,
There's another bang.
there's that noise again. Who is making that really loud bang noise? Can you identify yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. There's literally nothing here. Why are you making that noise? Are you trying to scare us? I'll take that as a yes. Can you do it one more time for us, really loud for the camera? Please?
He did it in 2 lots of 3. So it did it 3 times. When we were setting up, it's just done it another 3 times.
Let's hope we've caught that on camera. This has gone really quiet right now. I can't think. Is anybody else the same? I don't know how many ghost hunts that I've done, but I know my equipment, I know what I'm doing. Right now my mind's just gone blank. Is anybody else feeling a bit like that?
I'll be honest, not a lot intimidates me, but I'm feeling quite intimidated by whatever presence.
Open.
No, I'm not open. It's I can't help but feel a bit intimidated by what's here, or the fact that it's clearly trying to intimidate is not a nice feeling.
So I'm not feeling intimidated. I'm quite anxious, but that's quite normal on an investigation. I just feel really confused, so I don't know whether that's picking up on a soul that might be here that was feeling confused, feeling lost, and this is the place that they came to worship. And I do feel that we should use some other forms of divination to try and contact to see who's here, why I'm feeling this way. The name James came through. James, are you able to come forward and speak to us? Let us know who you are and why you're here. Either using the device in my hands, or Reese has got the dowsing rods if you prefer to use them. Are you willing to communicate with us, James? Please cross the dowsing rods for yes and repel apart for no. Sing. Did you used to sing here, James? Is this still James? Are there any evil spirits here? Can you come forward, follow the sound of our voice? Apparently, when the satanic rituals used to happen in here, they used to slaughter animals for the rituals, for the dark magic, and they used to kill chickens, cows, sheep, and they used to spray the blood along the walls. So that means it's probably soaked into these walls at some point, the residue of that. Also, just to clarify, while we were reading about this, they kept saying that witches were the ones that would come and sacrifice the animals. Satan, if you are a Satanists and witches are completely separate things. Usually witches are all about loving life, they love nature, they worship the gods and the goddesses. They're not about evil things. However, there is dark magic, but not all witches should be tarnished with that brush, so I just want to get that out there as well. There's a lot of witches that do good. They help bring forward healing, so they send healing out to the world. They spread positivity. They mean love and light, not the darkness. Although we do know where there's light, there's dark as well.
Cross the dowsing rods for yes, open them up for no. Are the witches here?
You said witch, are you referring to yourself or are you referring to us?
Kind of push these together.
What was that?
Right, these are just closed.
Right, so that's a yes for something. So what question did you ask? Is there a witch here? Yeah? Okay. Can you confirm your name, witch, please? Oh, that's a no. So you don't want to identify yourself. Witch, can you confirm if you used to practice dark magic, please? Did you used to practice dark magic in this building?
Yeah. You can see them go around at different times.
Okay. Did it give you power sacrificing poor defenceless animals? Yes. Okay. Do you feel guilty? Do you feel guilty for any of the sacrifices that you made?
No, we're not.
They're still going.
But you should do.
James is back.
Are we speaking? Is it James?
James, are you the witch? Running. Listen out for footsteps. What are you running from?
Could have something like,
Yeah, I can hear things as well.
Could you hear footsteps there?
sounded like it, yeah.
What are you running away from? Or what are you running towards?
Cross these for yes, open them up for no.
I feel like we get quite a bit of communication and all of a sudden it stops.
What about the other side?
Sounded inside the building. What on earth? My only issue is finding out when it's people putting tricks on what's really happened.
Leave me out there on my own.
There's something in that corner then.
Which corner?
Just here.
That
There,
corner.
Yeah, where you're pointing now, just there.
That's because you're not going from out the way. What? You're not going out the way?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got our intention, running around, making bangs. So you're running around, you're making bangs. So how's about trigger some objects?
Did you fully charge these up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had 2 bars left.
So they're draining.
Yeah.
Okay, so something's playing tricks on us. We've heard running around, we're hearing footsteps, we've heard big bangs, and we're hoping we've got this on camera for you. We've had some engagement, not crazy amounts of it. Although the music box seems to be going on and on and on.
I'm going to just recalibrate it. Can you just grab that one?
Yeah. Do you think it was the fact that challenge they couldn't, or? Oh, glad to see it.
Go on, what's your thoughts?
I reckon it's toying with us. I think there's a lot more here.
Yeah, I reckon something's playing about.
See, it's not interested in using the equipment that's easy really, although we have got some stuff coming up off it. It seems to be more interested in making, like trying to scare us or making big big loud bangs, or when you hear walking sounds like before, it sounded like something shut out the door.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a little bit more obvious than, oh, it's set off a cat ball. We're used to that. So I think if there is any form of demons and stuff, or they feed on fear, and I think if by trying to get that reaction out of us, they're getting more out of it. Because obviously when we do this a lot, it's not that easy to scare us.
Do you want me to try some automatic writing, see what comes through? In the back. See, so it's affecting you as well.
Yeah.
If you're getting muddled up, you're getting confused.
There's no thought process there. Like.
It's like, honestly, like, your mind just goes blank. It's not, but I'm aware of it, do you know what I mean? Because that's not usually, I'm quite focused, especially with investigations. So then for my mind to just go blank, not know what any of my equipment is, it's not a usual response that we...
I can understand some of the activity that we're witnessing in here and that we've come across does coincide with it getting a name. I mean, when the Church of England comes out and says, we will pray to get rid of what's in this building, you know you're dealing with something sinister. You know, usually in these cases, they don't want to talk about ghosts being a thing. They don't want to talk about the existence of it. So I was...
What?
I didn't see me jump there. I thought someone was just like walking like there's in here, but then there's nothing here. But I felt like I saw a shadow right in front of my face. And us praying to God will get rid of what's in this building. You know that they've come across something similar.
Oh my God, no.
Sinister.
Where's the pen?
It's not like really coming down.
Like, did that just like...
Like, that
Do you
sound...
remember into film more? Like, sorry. Yeah, was that just me or did that sound like it was laughing at us?
That's laughing.
So we're like talking about it being sinister and it's like,
That sounds like something right outside that door, and I do not want to go outside that door.
By the ring of this bell, I am calling forward all spirits that may reside here to use my body as a vessel. So when I put pen to paper, you may use my body as your vessel to communicate whatever you would like. Hear the ring of the bell. Come forward. It's very cold. Oh.
You okay?
I can hear people laughing. Okay, I'm coming back.
Okay. How do you feel?
Really cold, really cold. No idea what half of this is now. We've got to decipher some of this.
Get out, we win.
Ha 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 ha.
Go, one, now.
Just put my coat back on. Does anybody else feel really cold? Tired now.
Is it tired you out?
A little bit.
I didn't feel cold.
No. There's a lot of banging and activity over there. And from this direction. So Hayley, is this we're packing up and leaving, or?
No, we've still got to do outside yet, haven't we? But guys,
See what they do to me?
whatever you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, because it's massive for a channel. We currently finishing up on season 1, which is, this will be the last one for season 1. And don't worry, you're about a month away from season 2. But season 2 has got a huge investment been put in. There's some great places that we'll be going to and a great team that's working on it. So we'll be putting together some really, really good episodes for you. So please don't forget, like, subscribe, comment.
For season 2, I'm still going to be scared. Putting myself, don't want it to be there, you know. That's not going to change, don't worry.
Anything that's on the automatic writing resonates with the gravestones that are here. Wow. It's actually took my breath away a bit, this building, to be fair. It's just so beautiful. I can't believe so much evil's happened here. I really can't. I can't get my head around it.
Have you ever heard about protectors of graveyards? Not only is there nothing.
Cause those bangs.
See how loud them bangs were. It had to be something really heavy hitting it.
See, it's strange with them mentioning the name James.
James John Atkinson.
James John Atkinson.
It's hard for you to see that.
Yeah.
I don't think the camera's picking up. There we go. James
There's a Mary
John
Ryan. Dylan,
Atkinson.
sorry. My bad.
Because what got me is when we were asking who made the strangest part about this situation was we've come round the back looking for what made that noise, what made them bangs. when we was inside, we were asking who made them bangs, who made them sounds. It kept coming through James. And when we've come round to the back of the building, exactly where we were hearing these noises coming from the loudest, and we've come across a grave mark with obviously a James in it. Like it was really trying to get our attention, which I think is crazy strange. But
It did kept saying the name James, like you say, it was from this direction that we kept hearing the bangs, and then it moved slightly to that side.
if you show me
So,
the camera
James.
up here, this is the end of the building where we're getting the loudest sounds. And there's nothing here that could have fired against to make these sounds.
No, I really hope we captured that.
Did you just hear thunder?
Yep.
But it's not. No. Shh, John. Yeah, I was just listening out for something. It sounded like thunder behind us.
Who won't leave? Who won't leave? Please. What was that noise? I could have sworn I just heard a growl. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. There's supposed to be a kind of guardian that stays around gravesites.
Fool? You feel that we're foolish to be here?
I know I've said more than one prayer since I've been here.
Right.
I know I've felt the need to say more than prayer once
It's
while
very
we've been
dark
here.
around this corner.
It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely magnificent, isn't it?
Careful. You going back in?
Just one last little squeeze around. Have you got anything else that you would like to say just before we leave? Just going in and out of focus then. Anyone else just hear a faint voice in the background? Like a child? I really want to see what was on that pad, if I'm honest. Because you go into a state of flow, so I have no idea what's written on that piece of paper. I don't even know if it makes sense, but I'm getting a ringing in this ear.
It came from over this side for me.
I heard like something
My
being
right
dragged
ear's ringing.
across the floor. So a quick look around.
Love and light has far much more power than the dark. And that's what we are, love and light.
What's that?
Really uncomfortable feeling in this place, isn't it? I know I say that in every video, but this place is
Each place is its
the
own
most
feeling,
haunted
isn't it?
place we've been to, I think.
Okay, so after our investigation yesterday in Lincolnshire, when we got back, we were looking to try and decipher what messages came through in the automatic writing. Quite interesting things came out. Not only were the words, Old English words, we also had symbols that come out that none of us had recognised. It has took a lot of research. The first one that we can see, I don't know if you can see this on camera, this one here. Well, this is what's known as a Leviathan cross, and it's actually the symbol of Satan, the Church of Satan. And right below that it's saying, well, above that says, "Get out, we win." Other things that did come through on here, we had God, "Get out, we win." Now, but spelt in the Old English form of N-O-W-E. We also had E, spelt E-R-E, which in Old English means before. Hark, which is an Old English word for listen or hear. And shortly after doing this automatic writing, I don't know if you remember me saying on the video that my ear was ringing. We had tata, which in Old English actually means dad or daddy, and it's a term that's obviously used by children. Go away, go now, run, ha 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 was repeated quite a few times on there, as you can see. When we started to, Hayley did notice when revisiting the footage, I turned the paper round whilst we were filming, whilst in the middle of the automatic writing session, and it's really hard to figure out on here. I don't know if you can zoom in on this. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a star here with a lightning bolt going through that star. Again, that is also one of Anton LaVey's symbols that he uses, which I'm not going to lie, I've never experienced anything like that through going through the automatic writing. What I experienced when doing this was instantly felt drained after doing this session. Also, I was really cold, excuse the cat, very, very cold to the bone. So the only way I can describe that is like bone chill. And I also felt sick, really sick, freezing cold, confused, disorientated. And yeah, when looking back through here now, it actually gave me the chills to realise what had come through on this paper when we were in that church, knowing what we know took place in there. It really quite freaked me out, and it takes quite a bit to freak me out.
And then a sacrifice would happen.
The sacrifice, were these animal sacrifices?
Animals and people.
So we're going to put a post of this on. If any of you would like to see if you can decipher some of this, if there's something that we've missed, if you can see anything that we can't see, please feel free to comment below. Let us know what you can see.